Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway in Caesar Superdome. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shuck working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's gonna be 3rd and short coming up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go. 70 Lion.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. Past the line, he's gonna run for it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down from the 42.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
60, 60.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. To the outside. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession of the football. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Purdy on the play action. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So first down from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He completes it in traffic. He takes this forward on one roll to about the 39. Brought down by Julian Blackman. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A give, left side to McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Play action now with Purdy. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Purdy now on 4th down. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Chased out to his right. The catch is made near the edge. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. And they just get the play off. Tamara under it, deep down the left. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the 49ers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Get some space around midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found his seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Shuck's going to throw here. Screen here for Kamara. Crosses midfield, still going. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And for somebody has been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Ready. Viking 18.
Chuck now from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Oh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's good.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Chuck. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Smith able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Get set, get set. Up.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st down, 49ers.
Get set, get set. Ready, up.
From the red zone on 1st. That's going to be caught by his McCaffrey. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
49er, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Watch out.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Chuck now on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19, Tiger, 19. Come on, set.
Motioning left is their running back.
Eagle, 60 Eagle. Let's go.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. He finds Vele working downfield here. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Smith able to put it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action now. Purdy. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out.
Third and long for him here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Justin Reed has the INT, and he pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return.
The Saints take over.
They
first
worked
and
hard
10
to have the
at
halftime
34
lead,
yard
Brock,
line.
but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
18.
They'll run with Kamara. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Shuck working from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Running back sent in motion. Chuck now on 3rd and goal. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneers.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. Right back to Hill. This is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, no, they did it yet again. Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
53.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Outright, McCaffrey makes the grab. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Back to throw it. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shot with a quick toss out wide. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Kamara's going to try to punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80. 72. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal.
As I watched practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Alvin Kamara on the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
49ers 14.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And a rough out of George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a slim 2-point lead.
Saints 19.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shock. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Shock. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
And the Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Set cowboying. Go.
He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Throw is caught. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. They've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kamara can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Now behind the line of
San
scrimmage.
Francisco calls it 2nd timeout.
One.
Thankfully, not a big
Second
loss
and
last
goal
play. They're at the 2,
at the
2nd and goal.
2-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Here's another for him. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in.
Stop short of the goal line.
49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout.
It's
And now they're
3rd
powerless to stop that
and
clock
goal.
with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
They'll try with Kamara. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
18 Cardinal. Set it.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.